It's midday. Good afternoon to you and welcome to Bena Midday News. This news is coming to you live from Benab House, Atomic Junction, Medina. My name is Sherifat Wayuba. Coming up in this afternoon's bulletin.
Authority has urged all companies' transport operators to strengthen safety protocols following a fatal explosion near Nsawam. The executive management and senior staff of Cocoa Board have announced salary reductions in response to ongoing liquidity challenges within the cocoa sector. On an international front, a second round of talks between Iran and the United States over Tehran nuclear program have begun in the Swiss city of Geneva. We bring you details of these stories shortly. Thank you for staying with us. Remember, this news is streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Bena TV. Now let's delve into the stories. Bena TV organized its pre-Ramadan fair over the weekend, recording a massive turnout of traders and shoppers. The fair, named Bena Trade Connect, provided a platform for Muslim vendors to display and sell various products ahead of the holy month of Ramadan. Goods on sale included food items, clothing, prayer materials, and household essentials. The initiative was aimed at empowering Muslim-owned businesses while making it easier for families to prepare for Ramadan. Participants described the event as timely and beneficial to both traders and buyers. This is a short report on the fair.
Alright, assalamu alaikum, our lovely viewers. So this is the third edition of BTC, Bena Trade Connect 2026. So it's been very amazing. It started since yesterday and today is the day 2 of BTC 2026. So we're going to go through and speak to some of our vendors and get to know how the experience has been so far from yesterday with the way the weather started and now how it has been because the sun has been out and everybody has walked through today. So we're going to speak to them and we're going to know how they feel and how their experience has been so far. Let's go. Alright, salam alaikum. This is Electroland Ghana, as we can see, right?
Yes, please.
Alright, so what do Electroland Ghana deal in?
So we deal in electrical products. All electronic that you can think of, we have it all here. So you can see here, we have air fryers, toasters, rice cookers, ice makers, fridges and ACs, and even TVs, if you could see. Yeah. So we have it at a very affordable price and yeah.
We learned because of Bena Trade Connect you were running a promo.
Yeah, we're running a promo on all the NASCO products. So buy one, get one free. Anything you buy, you add you another one.
And so far, how has your experience been from yesterday till now?
Oh, so far the experience is so good. Just that we are praying for it to be a bigger event next time. So getting to next year, we are expecting it to be more bigger, more better. Yeah.
Okay, so which means inshallah, if Bena is organizing again, you are going to be with us?
Yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here.
Okay. on Snapchat, TikTok at Classic Jewelries, and my number is 0550-701807. I'll take it again. Classic Jewelry on all social media platforms, and the number is 0550-701807.
Okay, so is this the first time Classic Jewelry is joining BTC?
Yes, today is my first time joining. In fact, I mean, this batch is my first time joining Bina Trade Connect. So I hope to come subsequent years to come as well.
So how has the sales been so far?
So far, so good. Alhamdulillah, we can't complain, but then it's going as it's going, and we are happy. You can see on our faces that most of the vendors are very, very happy about their sales. It rained yesterday, but then today God showed that nothing good comes easy, and then in everything we should find His own will, and He will do good things for us.
Thank you very much for speaking with us.
You're welcome. Hope to see you subsequent years. Assalamu alaikum.
What does Hajia Sally's collection do?
Okay, so we deal in abaya, case wear, case abaya, hijab, veils, and the mini hijab for office. So we source our goods from Egypt, Dubai, China, and Egypt, and Turkey.
All right. Which means you are serving both adults and kids as well?
Yes, please. Yesterday it started slowly because of the rain, but today, alhamdulillah, it's going well.
Visit our social media handles. TikTok is Nuhima Events. Instagram, Nuhima Event GH.
So Nuhima Events does everything from array to Ramadan setup to everything.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess this is the first time you're joining Bina Trade Connect.
Yes.
So how has the experience been so far?
It's been amazing. Alhamdulillah, we've virtually sold everything. This is what we've left. So what you are seeing is what has left. From yesterday to today has been amazing. Alhamdulillah, we've sold a lot. I've had bookings, I've had orders. So alhamdulillah.
Today, being the Bina Connect Trade exhibition, I am selling everything on wholesale, irrespective of the quantity you are buying. You are getting the wholesale price.
Oh, mashallah, that's been good.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So where is Seraphic actually located?
We are located at Community 7, Tema.
And your contact?
You can reach me on 0244 119501. 0244 119501.
No chemical. In case you have any skin issue like here is fair, here is dark, and you've been struggling with it, this fenugreek, it clears all the dead skin cells, and then it gives you a new skin. Yeah, very nice one within 1 week. And I also have neem. Neem is an antiseptic. It's an antiseptic and it's very good for any type of skin infection, including body odor, ringworm. Neem can solve it. So I'm calling everyone having those challenges with ringworm, body odor, and then skin infections. They should come and give a try to neem, just within 1 week. I bet you, you chase me. You chase me. We are here. Come.
So
we are here.
where is Lash House of Lash? Okay. So which kind of food supplements do you deal in?
We have different kind of supplements. We have flax oil, we have tea, we have ganoderma, flax, prostrate, liver health, glucosamine, calcium. We have a lot.
Okay, so basically all you do in are things that are supposed to boost our
Immune system are supposed to boost the immune system. We have weight loss. We even have shake, and we have a blood circulation. We have cholesterol level 1. We have a lot.
All right. So you're basically caring for the people's health.
Yes.
Okay.
All the products.
Prestige is joining Bina Trade Connect, I guess.
Yes, this is the first time we are joining to Bina.
So how has your experience been from yesterday till now?
Actually, I would say it's good because this is our first time, so we'll take it.
So I guess, inshallah, next year we are going to see.
Inshallah, next year we are with you.
Thank you very much for speaking with
You're
us.
welcome.
Okay, so we've heard from our vendors, we've spoken to most of the people that came to buy from BTC 2026, and it's been amazing. They've shared their experience with us, and they are hoping to come
and buy more next year. So if you didn't book a stand this year, then you missed out. You should come next year, book a stand and join us. Have the benefit of showing your business out and getting to connect with other people. So we heard from them, and this is BTC 2026. You missed out big. Join us next year live here. My name is Sharifatu Ayuba, reporting for Baina TV, Medina, Jurak Park.
Alright, away from that, the National Road Safety Authority has urged oil marketing companies and bulk transport operators to strengthen safety protocols following a fatal explosion near Nsawam. The authority called for stricter vehicle inspection and maintenance regime, improved coupling and loading procedures, enhanced driver training, effective fatigue management system, higher competency standards, and strict compliance with hazardous goods transportation regulation.
In a statement, the NRSA said the appeal followed a tragic motor accident that occurred at about 4:30 on Friday, February 14, 2026 at Ntoaso along the Accra-Suhum-Dual carriageway near Nsawam. Preliminary reports indicated that a Ford tanker transporting petrol from Tema to Kumasi lost control. The tanker's bulk reportedly detached from the tractor head, fell onto the roadside and subsequently exploded. The resulting fire engulfed several vehicles and motorcycles traveling behind the tanker. The authority emphasized that the transportation of petroleum products and other inflammable substances presented inherent risks that demanded the highest standards of operational safety and regulatory compliance. It highlighted the need to reinforce emergency preparedness and response mechanism. The NRSA advised motorists to exercise caution when approaching accident scenes, adhere strictly to traffic instructions, and maintain safe following distances, particularly when traveling near heavy-duty and hazardous goods vehicles. It cautioned road users, especially pedestrians and persons who rush to accident scenes, to siphon fuel from fallen tankers to desist from such dangerous conduct, as the presence of inflammable substances significantly increase the risk of sudden explosions and fatal infernos. The authority commended the swift response of the Ghana National Fire Service teams from Suhum and Nsawam for their prompt efforts in containing and extinguishing the fire, thereby preventing further loss of life and property. It expressed its deepest condolences to the families of the deceased and emphasized and sympathized with those injured in the accident.
The U.S. Embassy in Accra has announced the immediate availability for more than 1,000 non-immigrant visa appointment slots, offering prospective travelers the opportunity to secure interview dates within the next week. The embassy indicated that a significant number of B1, B2 visa appointments designated for businesses and tourism travel are currently open and encouraged applicants to take advantage of the availability. The move forms part of broader preparations by the United States to facilitate increased travel ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which it will co-host alongside Mexico and Canada. In a notice shared on Facebook on Tuesday, February 17, 2026, the embassy advised individuals planning to apply for a visa to book their interviews now. Applicants who already have appointments scheduled for later in the year have also been advised to reschedule for an earlier date if convenient. Prospective applicants have been directed to visit the embassy's official visa page for detailed information on requirements and the application process. The announcement is expected to ease concerns among travelers who have experienced longer waiting periods for interview dates in recent months. The Ghana Psychological Association has expressed concern over the psychological impact of the alleged non-consensual recording and circulation of intimate videos involving several young women in Ghana, urging the nation to shift its focus from blame to accountability and victim support. In a statement dated February 16, 2026, the association warned that the incident is not only a legal matter but also serious mental health issue with potentially long-lasting consequences for the victims and society at large.
Responding to the activities of a Russian national who secretly recorded his intimate encounter with several women, GPA stressed that the secret recording and distribution of intimate content constitutes sexual exploitation and can lead to severe psychological distress. According to the association, victims of such violations often experience post-traumatic stress symptoms, depression, anxiety, shame, and social withdrawal. In extreme cases, some may even develop suicidal thoughts. The statement indicated that the women involved did not consent to being filmed or having their private moments shared publicly, noting that the breach of trust and dignity could affect their relationships, careers, and daily functioning for years. The association also expressed deep concerns about the tone of the public discussion surrounding the incident, saying much of the commentary has focused on criticizing the women rather than holding the alleged perpetrator accountable. It described remarks suggesting the women should have known better as classic example of victim blaming that only deepen trauma and discourage future victims from seeking help or reporting abuse. The GPA stressed that social interaction, visiting someone, or engaging in a relationship does not amount to consent for secret filming or public distribution of intimate materials. Beyond the immediate incident, the association highlighted broader cultural and psychological factors that may have influenced the situation. It pointed to Ghana's tradition of hospitality and openness towards visitors as a strength that can sometimes make it difficult for individuals to set firm personal boundaries. The statement also referenced research showing that perceived differences in nationality, race, or socio-economic status can shape social and romantic interactions in post-colonial society. The association warned that public ridicule or shaming of victims sends a dangerous signal to women and girls across the country that they may not be supported if they experience exploitation. Such reactions, it said, can discourage reporting, delay recovery, and normalize harmful attitude about gender and responsibility.
On this note, we go for a quick turn. We'll be back with business and more. Do stay.
Kingani, please what's the table? Dali ki yakale ni.
Kai ka san bai shida.
Ki shida ni. Mun ga da ki
wannan abu ba. Ka san ba kuskure ne na zuwa wannan ba. Kuskure ba. Ya ishe. A kowane lokaci aure ke zama shakatawa da zaman lafiya. Akan samun sabani da rashin fahimta da gaddama tsakanin ma'aurata. Wasu lokaci tarbiyyar da yara yana ya zama matsalar aure. Ku kasance tare da mu akan shirin darasin aure a yayin da muke zurfafa bincike akan kalubale da ma'aurata ke fuskanta da yadda za magance su baki daya tun daga wahala har zuwa nasara. A wannan karo za mu kawo muku wani sabon salon akan shirin darasin aure kowace ranar Laraba karfe 4 da rana tare da ni Hajiya Munira Mahmud. Darasin aure headquarter duk lamuran aure duk baki daya.
You're welcome back. If you just tuned in, this is Baina Midday News on Baina TV. Now let's move on to some business story. The executive management and senior staff of the Ghana Cocoa Board have announced salary reductions in response to ongoing liquidity challenges within the cocoa sector. The move forms part of broader cost containment measures aimed at aligning expenditure with revenue.
In a press release dated Monday, February 17, 2026, Cocoa Board announced that the pay cuts take immediate effect and will remain in place for the remainder of the 2025-2026 crop year. Executive management will take a 20% reduction in salaries, while senior staff have accepted a 10% cut. Management indicated that additional steps, including procurement reforms and a staff rationalization exercise, are being implemented to stabilize the board's finances. The announcement comes at a time of heightened strain in the cocoa industry, marketed by rising operational costs, financing pressures, concerns over farmer welfare, and intensified public scrutiny over cocoa pricing and Cocoa Board's financial position. In recent weeks, the sector has been at the center of national debate, particularly over producer prices and the sustainability of cocoa farming. Industry observers have also pointed to the heavy financing burden associated with cocoa purchases, operational commitment, and exposure to global price volatility. Cocoa Board's leadership has framed the salary reductions as a demonstration of shared sacrifice as the institution undertakes broader restructuring efforts during the crop season. However, the statement did not disclose the size of the liquidity gap or the projected savings from the pay cuts.
Now moving on to some news beyond our borders, a second round of talks between Iran and the United States aimed at resolving their dispute over Tehran's nuclear program have begun in the Swiss city of Geneva. The indirect discussion followed repeated military threats against Iran over the country's deadly crackdown on anti-government protests and the ongoing dispute over its nuclear program. Speaking to reporters aboard Air Force One ahead of the latest talks, U.S. President Donald Trump said he believed Iran wanted to make a deal over its nuclear program.
The Foreign Ministry in Tehran, meanwhile, said it believed that the U.S. position on the nuclear issue had moved towards a more realistic one. Iran says Tuesday's meeting, mediated by Oman, will focus on its nuclear program and the potential lifting of economic sanctions imposed by the U.S. Washington has previously indicated it wants to discuss other issues as well, such as Iran's missile stockpile. Framing the talks as very important, Trump said he would be indirectly involved and suggested Tehran was motivated this time to negotiate. His threats have come amid a U.S. military buildup in the Middle East over the past few weeks. Satellite image of the USS Abraham Lincoln in the Arabian Sea next to the map of Iran, Saudi Arabia, Yemen and Oman, showing the USS Abraham Lincoln off the coast of Oman. The U.S. has also reportedly sent the USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's largest warship, to the Middle East, which could arrive in the region within the next 3 weeks. In addition to the Abraham Lincoln's arrival, there has also been an increase of U.S. destroyers, combat ships, and fighter jets in the region. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi met with UN nuclear watchdog chief on Monday, saying in a post on X he was in Geneva to achieve a fair and equitable deal. Iran has responded to the U.S. build-up with its own show of force. On Monday, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps launched a maritime drill in the Strait of Hormuz, located in the Gulf between Oman and Iran. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said on Monday that reaching a deal with Tehran would be very difficult.
Now moving on to sports, the 2025-2026 Ghana Women's Premier League continues to produce intense competition as it nears the closing stages of the campaign. Hazakes ladies have now moved to the top of the table in the Southern Zone following their commanding win over the weekend. The Hasmau ladies sealed a 6-0 victory over Halifax Queens on match day 13 of the campaign to move above Army ladies in the zone.
Army ladies picked up vital points against Oak ladies in their encounter on Saturday, claiming a 1-0 victory at Pobiman. Hazakes lead Army on goal difference, boosting a superior 6 goals lead over the rivals. In other games in the zone, Jonina ladies suffered a 1-2 defeat at home to Lady Strikers, dropping to 5th on the league table. Police ladies earned a 1-0 win over Epiphany Warriors, while Summertex also snatched a late win over Soccer Intellectuals to keep their survival hopes alive. In the northern zone, Ampem Dakwa ladies scored late in their game against Kumasi Sports Academy to claim a 2-1 win on the road. Dreams ladies dropped into the relegation zone following their 3-2 loss to FC Savannah. Fosu Royals ladies were also 3-2 winners over Prison ladies. Ashtown ladies and Tamale Superstar ladies played out a goalless draw, while Northern ladies managed a 1-0 win over Northern City ladies.
And that's how we wrap up on today's midday news. Log on to our website, benamultimedia.com, for more news. My name is Sherifat Tuayuba. Have a good afternoon.